Hello crafters, today I'm doing the second video in my Altenew New Day card kit week. So today's video is going to be me making 10 cards with this kit. So to start off with, I have put some of the striped paper from the paper collection onto my card base, and then I punched out all of the things from the punch out sheet, and I'm going to be colouring those white roses with some Tiger Twin markers in different colours, so green for the leaves and red and pink for the flowers. And then I'm going to take the alphabet letters and try and get them on as straight as possible, and here's a picture of that first card. For the second card, I'm using the Floral Garden set, and I'm going to be stamping those flowers out with some pink and orange and red inks, and you can see that. And now I'm just going to stick down my frame lined with some of the stripy paper I used in the previous card, and I'm going to add a sentiment. For my next card, I've taken the blue watercolor paper and a rose, and I'm going to color it in using Tiger Twin markers and in blue kind of colors. And I did the leaves in a greenish color, but the flower in a blue color. And then I've stuck that down onto the card base, and I have taken a banner from the blue paper, and I'm just going to stick down a thanks sentiment and then a little you sentiment. And this is my finished card. For the next card, I've taken the wooden frames and I'm going to line those with paper. So it turned about 2 by 2 centimeters each square, so I just lined those with paper using glossy accents. And then I've taken a sentiment from the stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that down onto the lighter shade of blue cardstock, and my card base is covered with the darker shade of blue cardstock from the set, and I'm going to stick down my frame and then stick down my sentiment on top of the frame, making sure it's all aligned straight. That took me some time, and yeah, I decided to make my frame a little shorter, and then I just stuck it down. And here's a picture of my fourth card. The next card, I've cut out a gold frame, and I'm going to line that with some of the watercolor flower paper, and I'm just going to stamp down some butterflies, smaller. I'm just using the 2 butterfly stamps in pink, red and orange colors onto my card. And I just did that all over 3 or 4 times to kind of create a background, a simple background for my frame. And now I'm just going to stick down my frame onto the card base, just making sure everything is lined up as much as I possibly can get it. I was fiddling around with it for a bit, and then I added some glossy accents onto 3 parts of the card, and I just stuck down some of the little hearts and stars cut from the die and the gold paper from the kit. And this is a picture of my 5th card. So I've done all the cards, and I decided only to show the making of 5 of them and to show you and talk you through the process of the other 5, just so the video won't turn out like an hour long. It's probably going to end up very long anyway, and I don't want to make it longer. So I'm just going to show you the cards I made on camera kind of quick, and there's going to be photos at the end of the video on all of these so you can look at them in more detail. So this is the first one, you saw it being made. This is the second one. I love these roses. I wish there was more of them, or if there's a die. I think you can get them. I think Simon Says Stamp has a rose like this if you want to get it. So there's that one. There's this one, which I love this flower so much. This one, which I think this is just so beautiful, really. Just all the frames, and I just think it's so nice. I was going to emboss it, but I decided not to. And I really am glad I didn't. I think it would have clashed a bit too much, so good decision. And this is the last one. Very simple. All of them are very simple. And the ones I didn't show, the first one is this. I just stamped out the Garden Treasures set, and I put some of the enamel dots on. and I also tied it with some gold thread and put a little sentiment. And the thing about these enamel dots is some of them are matte, like this one, and some of them are glossy. That's the most amazing thing. It just blew my mind. It's the first time I've ever seen matte enamel dots. They feel so nice. It's great. So that's my first card anyway. Second one, I love this frame so much. I've used it on at least 5 of my cards, and I think it was the best thing of the kit, honestly. It was one of the reasons I really wanted the kit, and I'm just so glad I got the kit. So there's this, and the paper, I just took the paper, I could not watercolor this. Like, if I tried, I couldn't watercolor this, so it's great. They already did it for me. So there's this, and I used all kind of coldish colours. Kind of the green isn't that cold, but you know what I mean. And this as well, I used the biggest rose in the cutouts, and I just did the same alcohol colouring, and yeah. This I actually used the Garden Treasure set by Altenew for this flower and this leaf, and this is from a magazine that I got in January. If you scroll through my channel, you'll see it at some stage. And there's this, and this is the vintage flowers. These two are from the vintage flower stamp set. I really wanted to put this frame in the middle, but it just didn't turn out, and I really wanted to show this splendid flower, and I think it turned out really well. So there's that. Sorry. This is the last one, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Just coloured the die cuts and put the sentiment on top, and I really love all my cards. I think they're so simple, and the kit makes it so easy to make nice cards, so I really recommend this kit. And now there's going to be pictures of all of them, and please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the rest of this series on my channel, and please like if you like this video, and please also, sorry I stopped there, and please comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.